Hi everyone, today we're going to be playing classic Game Boy shooters with an Xbox One controller, and then I'm going to show you how to do that with your PC. So hello and welcome. Now we're just going to head on over to Google, and after that we're just going to type in Windows 8.1 Xbox One controller driver. Okay, and then you're just going to click on that. And the website that I use, that I would definitely recommend you to use, is TechSpot. That is what you want to use. So you're going to click on that, depending on your firmware, OS, whatever you want to call it. Once that loads, you're going to click download. As soon as that downloads, you're just going to want to install it, start it up, go through the whole install menu. Of course, I already have it because, this video. But, you're going to install that, and then as soon as you get that, you're going to be able to, use those kind of things with the game. Quickly, I'm just going to show you guys now while I'm still on this screen, because I'm planning to make this one of my better videos. Okay, so if we have GBA over here. If we head over to Tools, Settings, and then Controllers, you can see it's the Xbox One controller, and then you click on one, and then you go through and set all of your things. You click Apply, and then after that, your games will run with the Xbox controller. So here are a few clips of that, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you. And our first game is going to be Doom 2, because what else would I play? Yeah, okay. Well, that was uncalled for. But let me show you while I'm at it how to fight. Okay, so right here is really the point where the audio started to take a huge dump because I left the game volume higher than my actual voice, so you couldn't actually hear what I was saying, but forces me to actually get a little bit more editing in, and whatever. So basically this game, Doom is just showing, it's kind of a side scroller, but it's showing you pixels top down. If you ever looked at a chart of how Doom actually works, it's pretty interesting. But basically what's going on here in the game is, in most, since I'm playing with the Xbox One controller, and I've been playing a lot of World at War, especially on my PC lately, what you tend to try to do is look up and aim and shoot, but in Doom, you really have to do none of that. All you have to do is move around and click B to, and sometimes A to open doors and things. But it's a little bit, it feels limited for some reason, just because, it is, because with the Game Boy you only had the D-pad and the A and B buttons anyway, especially with a game like Doom. There is modded versions of the game, I'm mildly sure, that you can get for the Dolphin emulator, where you can use the Xbox One controller and move around, look up, but it's not really Doom. I would say that the keyboard and the Xbox One controller are about a match on this one. Tell me what you guys think. I don't really know. You can really tell by the gameplay that I'm not really into it that much, so yeah, let's move on to the next game. Okay, so the next game we have here is Metal Slug Advance, where it actually is a side scroller. Basically what you do in this game, I'm going to cut down these clips to the more interesting parts. You choose your character, and then after that you get shift off. There you are, doing things. And then basically all you really do is, not really all you really do. Basically what you do in this game is shoot people. I don't know what you expect. It feels very responsive, and when you shoot things, I don't know, you didn't think a Game Boy game, especially from this time. Doom really doesn't feel like you're actually doing anything in this game. It's like you shoot, you hit them, and it's like kind of a Call of Duty kind of feeling. I would say it's definitely 100% better with the controller for this one. It just feels better, it just looks, I guess not really looks better. it just feels better in the hand. And you know, they do make a lot of Xbox One games these days. They're exactly like this game. I'm not gonna try to find examples, but I know if you go in the store, you're gonna find something that's exactly like this, and it's gonna cost $30 for you can get this for free. And yeah, that's about it. I did get a little bit frustrated from time to time, especially on the first boss, because I did accidentally put the game in hard mode. So yeah, that's kind of my fault, but at least I got through it. I can add that to my belt of diabetes. I don't know what you'd want to call that, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so the next game we're gonna look at is called Rebel Star Tactical Man. I never really knew anything about this game before I was doing some research for this video, and it's kind of a dying breed type of game genre where basically it's like a shooter, but it's got some board game aspects, I would say. It's pretty much, it's a turn-based shooter, so it's like you move around your guy and you choose if you want to do this, do that, you know, whatever. I would say with the controller, it definitely feels more like a bigger title, because without the controller, I did play with the keyboard a little bit afterward, and it doesn't really have the same kind of responsiveness, I think. And it definitely, before that, it does feel like maybe kind of a retro game, which it is, but you know, like it was made to be like that. And yeah, it's a pretty good game. I might do some kind of playthrough on it on my channel. Definitely some of the aspects. It is a little bit complicated for me. I mean, most of the things you can select, if they just made the game so you use the controls, you would basically be able to do it anyways, just, you know, by moving around or doing whatever like you did in Doom. It's just kind of a bird's eye view, but it kind of for that generation, because it'd be pretty much impossible to do those kind of games back then, especially with the kind of software. So yeah, I would say this is definitely better with the controller. I'll probably give it another try, but it's kind of a too slow-paced game for me, so yeah. Okay, so the final game we're going to be looking at today is actually, it's not, I wouldn't really call it a rip-off of Mortal Kombat, but I kind of just typed in fighting games for Game Boy, and I wanted to find one that wasn't Mortal Kombat, so I chose this one. I gotta say, with the controller though, this game really does feel like a game that was made for the Xbox One, and I know I'm kind of repeating myself on that because I am using an Xbox controller, and I guess that kind of makes sense, but it feels like, especially with the graphics, it's really well made, really good game. I might actually do a playthrough of this. This probably will show up on some live streams, that's for sure, especially ones with Max or whatever. I'm probably going to try to get better at it, because as you can see, I was getting a little bit mad. Just zoom in my face real quick right there. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. I actually didn't win a match. It's kind of difficult, but yeah, I would definitely, this is kind of away from the shooting genre that we're looking at, but it is a game that you would expect a lot more from an Xbox One controller, any controller of that matter, other than a keyboard, or, you know, the original Game Boy game itself. So yeah, I would definitely 100% recommend to use a controller for this game. It feels really good, it feels really nice, and it just, I don't know, it's like, I mean, with PC, with Game Boy games, it's going to be running really good. It's only about 5 megabytes, so you don't really have to worry about storage. So yeah, let's get to the outro. Okay, so I really hope you guys enjoy this video. It's I haven't really edited a computer video yet because I'm getting pretty used to OBS and how it lets you move things around and add things in, but this is more back to my old style, and I'm really starting to enjoy it now. I think it's probably one of my better videos I've ever made. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this, I'll definitely make it. Yeah, 100%. And yeah, here are the 4 games. I'll try to put some links for the games. I'll definitely, I mean, I kind of showed you how to get everything in this video, so if you can't figure it out from that, you know, I don't really care. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.